Hello and welcome back to ARMA3 Basic Mission Editing. We are going to look at basic editing, how to get a quick mission set up. But the first thing that I think is important is I keep this little notepad here with mission names, just names of missions. You can come up with anything, and the description of that mission. Like Eager Light would be a spycraft. You could use the darter or the drone to fly around and just monitor um, enemy movements. Now that will let you practice playing with the darter and the drones, using the camera and flying it, maybe getting high or flying, out of sight. So that gives me a little bit of practice determining enemy locations and movements. You could use Dark Canyon, which is my special ops to protect tankers or oil rigs, or at land or at sea. Maybe that's enemy coming in, and it can be random. You can make 15 enemy come in, but 8 of them are random. They may not be there, or they may be there. So that throws some randomness into it. A ferryman is maybe storming a political or military headquarters. Southwind is special operations communication taps or disruptions. You could suggest that a special ops character goes into a town, gets to a certain location, and when he gets there, he puts the tap, on the phone line or whatever. And you can set up triggers to tell you when you've done that. Or I just made a mission where I destroyed a tower. So we're going to take a look at that mission. And this mission took me well, it didn't take me forever. It took me a while to figure out why the boat was not kicking me out where I wanted it to. When your character starts inside a boat, you can set a waypoint for that boat to transport and unload. But he was not kicking me out, and I think it was because the boat wanted me to unload on land. He didn't want me to unload in the water. I don't know why. Because every time I got here, he turned and went over here, and then I just jumped out before I ever got there. But the boat went over that way, so I don't know what happened. So I've changed it, and now you can Victor. You can hit VV to eject from any vehicle. So I did that a couple of times, but you actually have to know that your key, know that you have to Victor out. But this time I just set it up to where I start here and the boat starts up and drives away. And so you didn't have to drive all the way up the coast, on the boat. It took like 3 minutes for me to start down here and get up here. And I was thinking, well, the boat's loud, people are going to hear it, the enemy's going to hear it. And and so getting to your initial point, your ambush point, your IP, your initial point, is what we're going to talk about today, how to get there. So you're going to need a boat, you're going to need a vehicle, you're going to need a helicopter, you're going to need an airplane to jump out of, etc., to get to your initial point. So I wanted my initial point east of the tower, so that on a compass I could just pick west and swim west. So then I set up the boat to carry me to that location. Now you can use anything. We could use, let's say we want to use a helicopter. Let's put a helicopter in here. Helicopter image, little bird. Let's put him down here. He'll get there a little faster than the boat will. On the helicopter, we're going to name it. We're going to name it H1 for helicopter. And we don't want it to fly too high because we're going to jump out. So we're going to make a little initialization H1, fly in height, and it kind of tells you some of these things. You have to kind of know these. There's a web page you can go get these. Fly in height, 20 meters. Typically they fly at 50 meters when you start out, 50 meters above the ground. So if you want him to fly lower, you have to tell him to fly lower. So we're going to do that. We've named him H1. Oh, let's put a semicolon right here. I think that has to be a semicolon in there. So he's going to start there. Now we need to make him move. We need the F4 move. Now I like to first give them a move really close. That starts their engine, they're in flight, they move to here, and we could tell them to do things here. We could say combat, never fire, and behavior is careless. Sometimes if they spot the enemy, they'll fly away from the enemy, and you don't really want that. And do we want him to fly slow, fast, full speed? Let's have him, well, let's just no change on that. So then our second waypoint will be maybe to where we're going to jump off. Now you can fly around mountains by putting a couple of move points somewhere, but we're going to fly to here. This is where I will jump out. Now I'm going to put transport unload, and yeah, let's do that. Transport unload. There's no really... On activation, we're going to tell H1, he's really going to be too high. H1, fly in height 10 meters, so he'll drop down. But he may kick me out. If he doesn't kick me out, then I'll just Victor out. And now let's tell him to move on out. We don't want him to stick around. So he's going to go up there and hang out. So let's, I think I have everything right. No. This guy, we're going to put him directly into the helicopter right away. So we want to say P1, or you could say this, move in cargo H1. That's the helicopter, the name of the helicopter. So at the beginning of the game, when we hit play scenario, my guy, the diver, player 1, P1, will start in the cargo section of this helicopter, H1. H1 will fly in height at 20 meters. He'll go here, and then he will go at full speed, well, at normal speed to here, and hopefully he'll kick me out. If he doesn't kick me out, I'll Victor out. Let's see if this works. Okay, you can see my boat right down there taking off. Okay, he's coming in. Yeah, he's going to fly low. Let's see if he kicks me out. If not, I'll Victor out. If he starts to tilt forward, you can see my boat going out the front there. Okay, he did not kick me out, so I'm going to Victor out. Ooh, and he was going pretty fast. You need to slow these guys down when you are going to eject. He was starting to climb as he and he flew that way. He flew the wrong way because there's some enemy over there. Maybe. Don't know why he flew that way. So, you know, you may have to work it a little bit in order to. Let's go ahead and escape out of here. And that is one way that you can get into your IP, your initial point. Now, we know that there's going to be a tower that we're going to attack, or maybe a building that we're going to go spy on, or something. So that was our initial point to get to where we're going to start our attack. Let's delete this real quick here. We don't need that anymore. I don't know why transport and unload isn't working. So, unless I have to have a get out. I think I may have to have a get out that's synced to the... Let's actually do that again. Let's control, undo that. We're going to move this waypoint. Where did it go? Back to here. We're going to put him another, this is going to be a transport and unload this time. This is going to be a transport and unload. Transport unload, and then we're going to have a move to fly the helicopter away, which I don't know why he turned that way. See if we can force him to fly out to sea. He'll go that way. Okay, so he is still called H1, yeah? Yes, he's still called H1. He goes to there. He flies to here. He transports and unload. Now, I'm going to give myself a waypoint called Get Out. And I'm going to sync it to that one. Or just connect it to it. Let's see if he kicks me out. Now, you can set up waypoints for yourself, but I play where I have to use my compass, and I don't put waypoints down, but because you can do anything you want at that point. Let's see if this works. Is my guy still player 1? Oh, that's the get out thing. Move in cargo helicopter 1. Yeah. Okay, let's see if this works. Transport unload. Because we want him to slow down. And did we fly in height 10? That's still me. Daggone it. You have to click on it and then click on it again. Or double click on it. Transport unload. Yeah, we could probably, let's have him wait 3 seconds. Let's have him wait 3 seconds. If he, whoops. 3, okay. That way I can Victor out if I need to. Okay, we're starting inside. And there's a get out waypoint for me. Let's see if he kicks me out. I'm not going to Victor out. It's a transport unload on the helicopter, and it's a get out on your character. No. He's flying inland. What is he doing? Oh, he's going to the shore as well. I'm still in the vehicle, so he's going to the shore to let me out. I think that's what he's doing. The AI is kind of screwy. Is he gonna land? I'm gonna Victor out. Yeehaw! Broke my legs. So, no, we're not. So he is moving to the land just the same way the boat did on that transport to get out. So we may just have to make this a move. And take out my get out. And try that again. We changed his waypoint to a move, changed the line to a get out. So here we go. Man, he is really flying. There's my boat. Okay, he's way too high. Now he's turning. Yeah, he has to come in slow. So on these helicopters, if you don't have parachute, if you're going to drop off into the ocean, you need a very slow and low. So you want him to wait here for 20 seconds. I think we can do this. 30 seconds. We'll wait 30 seconds. That'll let him go slow and low. On activation, I think it waits 30 seconds before it activates. But you could put in, you know, fly in. Let's just try it. H1 fly in height 10. I'm not sure when it activates it. If it activates it first, and then we'll have him just fly off. So I don't have a get out waypoint, and let's try that again. I think what happens is he gets there, and then he waits. So he's going to be at whatever, he's going to be at 20. You can see my boat taking off up there. Okay, he's getting close to the waypoint. We'll give him 30 seconds to... there he goes. He's coming back down. I'm going to Victor out. No damage. 30 seconds he's going to take off, so you know you could do that. You can figure it out and make it a little bit less. Waiting for him to take off. There he goes. And that's how you get to your initial point. You can do this with truck, Jeep, helicopter, airplane, dive out. That's how you get to your initial attack point. I hope you liked this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.